making our own thing,
Yeah.
Oh,
our own company. Did you announce it on?
Right?
You announced it to the world, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
At this
well, I
stage,
mean, we did.
is it the size of a grapefruit?
Ooh,
You should get the app. There's an app that shows you the size of the fruit.
Wait, is it just the fruit or is it just anything? Like it
It-
can like compare the
well,
size
fruit's
to?
like the most common one.
Oh, okay.
it's a cantaloupe, a
Hell
small
yeah.
cantaloupe.
I don't
Or
like
an
cantaloupes. Hot take.
What?
I don't like cantaloupes. I think they're gross.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
I don't find them gross. I find them to not necessarily have much of a taste. That makes sense.
But
They're
they're
very
what I don't know if there's a category for them, but like watermelon, cantaloupe, there's
honeydew.
honeydew are all the same. Like they're basically half water, quarter flavor, quarter consistency of that. You know what I mean? Like if I blind
Yeah.
gave, if you couldn't taste, and I give you all three of those, you would say those are the same thing.
I do
Yeah,
think
the only way you'd be able to tell like a slight difference is if you got like a seed from a watermelon or something, and then you get the texture. But aside from that, yeah, I couldn't be able to tell. I mean, like honeydew has like a weird aftertaste, I think, which might be able to pick it out. But aside from that, there's not much of a difference.
that watermelon's consistency is very different from cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's like
But
gummy and chewy.
okay. But I mean, if you get there's different types. Not I don't know. You say types. There's different watermelons. Like there is some watermelon
True,
that
true,
sucks.
true.
That is that way. The best watermelon is like 50% watermelon flavor, 25 water, 25 texture.
True. You're right. You're right. When you're right, Derek. That's what I've
I
always said.
I've been pretty right lately about some
Have you?
stuff. Yeah, about a lot of stuff.
I'm
Damn.
trying to recall the last time you were right.
Well, we very
Greg, this is
clearly
not a path
know
you
the
wanna go
last time
down.
you were
No,
wrong
this
because
is not a path
Josh.
I wanna
So
go
for
down.
everyone at home, Josh just spent a lot of internet trees and a lot of energy walking down a dangerous path of every major Greg blunder, and there's a lot of them.
There's a lot
That
of them.
was.
It's fair.
Oh, yeah, I did do that the other day.
Yeah.
You did. You sent some receipts my way, which now I felt like Dre afterwards. But I do appreciate it because it humbled me.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever been like. You're the most wrong on the show, Greg.
Am I?
I would say so. Here's the thing. It's
I would say, hang on. Early.
I mean,
Josh,
before main takes.
no. Let me get. All right, ready? Let's do this.
Okay.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, action. So here's what I'm saying. It's not the number of misses, because Josh has probably missed the most, but your misses, Greg, carry
Are so
so much
big.
more weight.
Okay.
Like
Got it. Okay.
saying Shohei Ohtani was not going to be good at baseball is
Yeah.
one of
fair.
the. I mean, categorically, like Josh has a couple times been like, "Oh, Penn State's going to win the conference this year," or some stupid stuff. But like,
Yeah.
Definitely said that.
most
Penn
of
State's
the
gonna win the
time,
national championship,
Josh is
yeah,
saying those
yeah.
things with his balls and not his
Yeah.
brain. And
Right.
you have a lot of takes where you sit down and you think about it and you have opinions and data and facts, and they're wrong.
Yep. They are. I end up overthinking them, and then therefore it causes me to backlash on it.
Sure. But
That's what I'll go with.
weighted, like, here's what I'll say. If Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry beats Texas by 1, and then Oklahoma goes and beats Toledo by 3. Sure, they beat Toledo by 3, but that gap should be way bigger, even though
It should be.
that's kind
Quality
of
opponent. Yeah,
what I'm
quality-
getting
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Quality of take.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What were some of the other ones in that thread, Josh?
Well, the ones obviously is Jalen Brown. I was definitely wrong about
So
him. But
let's.
that was
I
a
want
weird
to.
draft.
I want to unpack
That was
them.
a weird draft.
I want to unpack them because that one is tough. Because you could make an argument that he's still not as great as whatever, but he is the guy, NBA champion. It's him or Tatum on a true
First
team.
guy to get a $300 million contract. So that's all I need to say how wrong I was on that
And
one.
I believe you said he will be a basically kind of, I don't know if he used the term, but bust.
I don't think I used the term bust. I just remember when he got drafted because we were watching it together, and
Yep.
I was surprised.
It
Especially
was a
because
bad draft, but yeah.
it was a very bad draft, yes. And Jaylen Brown took a while to like get as good as he did, but he's damn good, and I'm eating my words on that one.
What were some of the other ones there?
Where did this? I can't remember where this took place. Whether it was over text or
It was text.
Oh, it was the group chat. Yeah, the one was
Okay.
The other one was
Here.
Okay, I got it. I found it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Well,
good
let's let
idea
Josh.
that
Let's
Paul
let
Keem
Josh.
started in
Stop!
AAA,
Stop!
so-
Stop! Shut the fuck up. Let's let Josh. Jesus, man.
All right.
Well, you can hear me clearly. Like you can clearly.
Trying to get ahead of it, okay?
Stop. You can
Trying to
hear
get ahead
me.
of it to cover myself.
You were wrong. You brought up Ohtani, or you brought up Brown. I brought up Ohtani. Now Josh gets to go. That's how a show works, Greg.
Sure.
Also,
Okay.
Kat is currently watching, and I want her to know that before the show, you accused her of being mean first, and I yelled at you. So
That is true.
good boyfriend points.
Yes,
Good
he
boyfriend. Way to go.
All right. I didn't plan for this to
Okay.
be an anti-Greg show, but you made me mad. Josh, go next.
That's okay. I earned it. Go ahead.
I think the text goes exactly like this. And one final question, Your Honor. Greg, who's Your
Which
Honor?
we still have no idea who the honor is for the record.
The ominous honor.
The ominous honor.
It's the Undertaker. Greg, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Jared Goff?
Oh yeah.
That one, I was gonna take to my grave
So
on that one. And
that
then
was
he
a
went
fun
to the
one.
Lions, and then fucking Dan Campbell, and just made him a
Which like he hasn't won a
Phenomenal
Super Bowl.
quarterback.
He's been to one Super Bowl, not with that team, and blew it. And he's had a good run, but Carson Wentz has a Super Bowl.
made a fuck ton of money too. So who am I to complain about that?
Greg will, and then the other one was Skeens.
Yeah, the other one was
Yeah, Schemes was where it started.
Skeens was
Mhm.
to me. Here's I guess the justification for you, Greg. He is doing something that has literally never been done. Shohei Ohtani is doing something that has literally never been done, and Jaylen Brown got a contract that had literally never been done.
Been done.
Mhm.
Jared Goff, there's always an outlier. 3 of your
Yeah.
4 takes had to like literally change the universe of their sport for you to be
Essentially, yeah.
wrong, which is kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. I am a pessimistic that essentially brought in stuff to prove me wrong and changed the face of sports because of it. So go figure. in
Also,
that case.
also, not to be that guy, but to be that guy, the Texas Tech UNC argument.
Kat
I don't
said he
even remember
accused me
that
of being
argument,
mean.
honestly.
So he told Josh that you were being mean to him the first night, saying, "Where's Greg? Where's Greg?" And I said, "Well, it started with Greg making fun of Kat for not being here when you came to town."
Did.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
So, that's the John Cena song. What are you drinking, Greg?
I still got a couple more cans of the 4-Chord Decade that I'm going through. Phenomenal beer, by the way. Yeah, you would like it. Citrus, Simcoe, and Amarillo.
Where's it
hops
from?
All in this. Dancing Gnome.
Oh, cool. Josh, what are you
Mhm.
drinking?
Yeah.
Man, I have the good old F5 from Coop Ale Works. This in honor of me seeing Twisters last Friday.
Kat and I are going to
Not
see
Brock
that
Lesnar
sometime. but-
or
Buddy, no. And actually, why is Brock Lesnar's finisher
The F5.
F5 when he's not really like from a tornado area?
no, but literally it picks you up and
Spins
spins
you, right?
around
Yeah.
like a twister. So
I feel like
F5.
even I
Sure.
had that one down. I'm drinking a New Planet Pale Ale. New Planet Pale Ale. So, a lot of stuff happening in sports, a lot of stuff happening in life. We're gonna do our traditional cadence of just a bunch of games and general conversation. But I do want to start with the simple fact that the Pirates are kind of on a heater right now. Just to bring that up.
right there. Feels really good and phenomenal to see they went 4-2 on their homestand, and one of their losses was Schemes, by the way.
Yeah,
which
his
is
first.
His first loss, yeah. First registered loss. The team, I believe, has lost games when he pitched, but this is his first actual registered loss.
Well, and he
That's
pitched all the way to the 9th.
Pitched into the 9th, gave up the go-ahead run, so that is what did him in. But it proved the same point that has kind of been this case for this Pirates team, is that pitching is not a problem for them at all. It's that offense.
Yeah.
And it is going to be an issue for them. the rest
Yeah,
of the way.
but I would say all the buddies are playing well. Rowdy actually was playing really well. Cruz was playing really well. Cabrian was making contact. Brian Reynolds is one of the best Pirates
Brian
I've
Reynolds is
ever.
an all-star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Gonzalez,
Nicky
second
G.
best mustache on that team, is
Yup.
playing great. Joey Barta's catcher, I think, was a great pickup for them.
Agreed.
They just have a couple. They have a couple small spots in that team that I think they really need to look at improving. And the rumor, and I hope that this is the thing that they are really going to do, because I think this would add some very good, nice little swagger to that roster, if you will. The rumor is that they're looking at Jazz Chisholm.
Wow.
Yeah, he's having a little bit of a down year.
He is, but Jazz is the sickest dude in the league.
Miami is in full sell mode right now. I believe he has only 2 years of control left in Miami. So there is kind of there's an idea that, like, if they get him, they would slot him in center field. That would cover up for the combination of, I believe, Jack Sawinski and Michael A. Taylor. And offensive wise, you can put him at leadoff or put him in that 8-9 spot to maybe like lead into the top of the order for that sense. That would be a phenomenal pickup for them. I think that's probably the one guy that I would love for them to get at this deadline, especially because I don't think you'll have to like give up a lot.
You think they'd move him?
The Marlins? Oh yeah, like
okay.
they're in full tank mode right now. So I think they will probably find a way to get rid of him. And also there's been stories about him that have kind of said that he's kind of hard to handle in Miami, but I think that's just because he's not playing for a consistent winner down there.
Yeah, so. I mean, his first year, he really tried to hide his personality and just be part of the league. And then the more he expressed himself, the better he played. And I think that it reminds me a little of Odell. It reminds me a little bit of these guys who really love to express themselves. And the downside of that is when you express yourself so much that way and you don't continue playing like an all-star, it's kind of an easy target or an easy like, well, he's too flashy and he's not good enough. Let's get rid of him. So I could kind of see that. So
yeah, and in fairness to him, like he's also 26, and baseball I think is not necessarily the sport that has a lot of big personalities to begin with.
Yeah,
if you want to go that route, so I think any type of person that might be like against the grain, if you will, is probably going to ruffle some feathers to begin with. So if anything, I think he would be. I think to me, he is my number one pickup for them that I want them to get this deadline. I think.
Keep going.
I think other potential parts, I wouldn't mind them maybe getting an extra bullpen arm. We'll see. Maybe another bench bat, but I'm not 100% sold on who else they'd be looking at. But like for me, Josh Chisholm is the number one guy I want them to try to go for.
Fun fact, Kevin Feige just confirmed officially that the next R-rated Marvel movie will be Blade.
Perfect. Is Mahershala Ali still like going to be the lead? Is he still playing Blade?
Yes, that is the rumor. New Rockstars posted it too, so.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's awesome.
We know how we feel about that,
dude. It was funny, Josh, because you texted me. You said, "Where the fuck is Eric Voss and who the fuck is this person?" And I just put on a video the other day, and it was Eric Voss, and it was just like a simple pleasure. Mm-hmm. I'm Eric Voss, and this is New Rockstars, and I was like, "Yeah, it's good." Are you ready for your game?
No.
Okay, let's go to. You're good. We can go to a grid.
Still working.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I also wanted to bring this up real quick, Dave, because you mentioned first of all, Marvel is back at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. They're going to be at Hall H on Saturday, so they're going to reveal some more stuff, which I'm excited for.
Which is crazy because they've already revealed it so much.
Yes. I am so excited for Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend.
Agreed.
I'm so excited. I've been spoiled on one thing already, and it's because some asshole posted a video of it, and it came up on my YouTube feed somehow. Made me so angry, I dropped my camera. But I've only had like one spoiler so far, and it's not too bad. But everything else, though, I'm trying to avoid like everything possible, so I don't have anything ruined.
I actually deleted TikTok.
Did you really?
Yep. I'm probably going to delete Twitter too, because for me, Instagram is the one I can control what I see. Twitter and TikTok, you can't control what you see. Like algorithm, you like no, like I love Marvel stuff on both of those. So the algorithm's going to pump it to me, and I can't really control if somebody has it, like even House of Dragons has been ruined, even though it's a book. But yeah, we'll do a good job. I think Kat and I are going to see it Tuesday, so that's what I'm.
Nice.
I'll download everything back on Tuesday.
Nice.
My boss literally got up today to leave, and he was like, "Well, nobody talked to me for the next however many hours because I'm gonna go see Deadpool and Wolverine." And he's like, I was like, "Oh, you're gonna take your son?" Because his son's like 6. He's like, "Nope, I'm going alone because I can't wait for Ben to be ready to see this movie. It'll be spoiled for me." And
Yeah.
they just walked out the door. I
Well,
was like, "Oh, that's fucking
So I got
awesome."
the league in town this weekend, and we have plans Monday. And so I was like, earliest I can go is Tuesday. And Kat was like, I might go Saturday without you. And I said, we will break up. Like, I love you, Catherine. I will not talk to you. Is how I worded
No.
it. I didn't say we'll not break up. All right, Greg.
There's not many Marvel movies you'll do that for, but when it's fucking a Deadpool,
Well,
it's a Deadpool
it's not
movie,
even
no.
that it's a Deadpool movie. It's the first Deadpool movie where he's confirmed MCU, and it is the bridge between all MCU projects and all future iterations of every MCU thing ever.
Yes.
So the simple fact that this is the, like in Loki, when it has the portal of all, and there's a little thing in the middle, Loki's the little thing in the middle. Or Deadpool's the little thing in the middle right now. All right, Greg, let's do a grid while Josh gets everything together. The top is Raiders, Ravens, 10+ sacks. The left side, Giants, Commanders, Chargers. We'll go back and forth.
Okay. Giants 10+ sacks, Michael Strahan.
That is a 39%er.
Okay.
A 39%er. Man, I think he was a commander after, but I can't hold my entire. The name I'm thinking of is Damon Arnett for Commander Raider, because I think he went to the Commanders after, but I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot that early.
He was a Raider. I know that. I don't remember.
I know, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
I'm really frustrated with it. Oh well, let's go. I'm just gonna do 10+ sacks, Chargers, Khalil.
Yep, obvious one.
13%.
Nice. And then
Commanders 10+ is the last 10+.
I think Brian Arakpo had at
Oh.
least 10 in one season. I'm gonna try to get a 0.1 or like a 0.2 on that one.
10.
Yes. All right, I'll take it.
10. Yeah, 10's really good. Let's get into the next slate here. I feel like I can never remember Raiders players, and it sucks. And I'm trying not to use a very easy one.
Sucked.
Yeah, it's for so long, dude.
There's
so
some obscure
long.
ones too. Yeah.
Let's go. He wasn't there. I'm thinking of all the backup quarterbacks. I'll do Chargers, Ravens, Tyrod.
Oh, that's a good one.
20%. Yeah. Tyrod and Fitzmagic are the two that's like cheating in this game.
Well,
I mean, they've played for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you could also put the McCown brothers in anyone.
Sure.
That would be fine. I got my mind on like trying to think of like Giants now because it's what Giants, Ravens, Giants, Raiders. Yeah, no, can't think of any good ones. Also, like Chargers and Raiders is a weird one too. You don't see too many like division crossover in that.
No, I'm trying to think of like journeymen at this point.
Right.
Okay, I got one.
What?
Ravens, Commanders, Adrian Peterson. Didn't he play?
I remember as a commander, but he was a Raven?
I don't know. That's what I thought he was. You don't think he was? Let's see. Adrian.
I don't remember him as a Raven. It's not a bad guess. I just don't remember it.
No, Ravens were interested. Oh wait, week 17, Adrian Peterson. Oh no, he's wearing Vikings there. Cool. I googled it, so I didn't actually take it. It's called cheating.
I love it. Obvious, another easy one. OBJ for Ravens and Giants.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That is 55%. Gosh dang.
Fuck.
Notable commanders to go around.
You know, also sucks too is like I'm struggling to remember like that break for when like they were the Redskins and the Commanders. So now I'm
Yeah.
trying to, like, think back
Well,
of, like,
hey, here's one. Let me see if I can find his freaking name. Robert Griffin III, Ravens Commanders.
oh, Raven, yep, Raven Commander.
48%.
Nice.
So now we
nice,
just
nice.
got Raiders, Giants, Raiders, Commanders, Raiders, Chargers left.
So it's all the Raiders. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, Darren Waller for Giants and Raiders.
Yep. That is a classic. 42%.
Him retiring threw me
Dude.
off so bad.
He's had the craziest career I think I've ever seen.
I thought he was like there was a year when you could argue he was probably a top 3 tight end.
Dude, he's the best
For
tight
the
end in football
Raiders.
with the Raiders. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
and then,
say
like-
he's the best tight end in football that year.
Yeah, and then he goes to the Giants and then just falls off a cliff, which you would think like they needed a tight end in the worst way to help
Yeah.
out Danny Dimes.
Yeah, I mean he's had issues before and issues then. Think about guys that were traded away from these teams, guys that didn't pan out. Like Clelin Ferrell, he didn't pan out.
I can't remember where he ended up. I know he went somewhere. But,
No clue, dude. No freaking clue.
yeah.
Alfred
Did Albert-
Morris. No, he was a.
yeah,
Who were you saying?
I was thinking of Albert Hainsworth because like I knew he signed that big contract with the Commanders and if he got dunked somewhere else, but I can't remember.
I could see him as a Raider, but I don't know.
Nah, I don't want to take the risk on that one.
Did Vernon Davis? No.
No, I remember as a Niner, obviously.
Not Marshawn. Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon was a
He was a Raven.
That
That would've been a good one.
I know that. Yeah.
Amir Abdullah.
I just remember him as a Lion.
He was a Raider for a little bit.
Oh, that's right, he was. Did Darius Hayward Bay go anywhere after the Raiders? Just out of curiosity.
Gosh, hell if I know, dude. Who was the quarterback? Like, it was always Carr there, right?
Yeah, Derek Carr was the quarterback there for a while.
Amari Cooper wasn't on any of those guys.
No, he would have been a Brown.
I wonder if we can do Khalil Mack too for the Raiders Chargers. Let's try.
Probably could.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Already used. Can't use. So I definitely should have used Bosa.
Oh well.
Well, I'm gonna try Arnett. That's a miss. That tracks. And let's try. What about Chase Daniels? What about Jacoby Brissett? What about Alex Smith? What about?
I don't remember Jacoby Brissett as like. Well,
No.
I think Jacoby was a backup in Washington, maybe, but I don't remember him anywhere
Jacoby?
else.
Oh, he was a starter in Washington. He wasn't on the Raiders.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Could try Josh McCown.
Let's try it. I doubt it. Miss. All right, let's dive in because I kind of want to see who they got here. Which I know for everybody at home, the screen is going to look messed up. I apologize.
Whatever.
Raiders, Commanders, Rich Gannon.
There's a
Hell yeah,
commander?
Rich Gannon.
Wow, I
Yeah.
did not know he played for Washington.
Me either. That sucks. Other notable names on here: Peyton Barber.
Wow.
Gannon, Deshaun Jackson. Fuck. He's a cheat code
that
in
would
this.
been. Fuck.
DeAndre Carter. Damn it. Roy Helu. Wow. I did not think that. Terrell Pryor.
Oh my God, yeah, Raiders and Washington.
Haha
Shit.
Clinton Dix.
I
I
just remember him as a Packer. The other ones I don't. That
Yeah.
sucks.
All right, let's go to Chargers Raiders. Awesome. We'll go right to you after this. Chargers Raiders. I think this one's. Shout out to Dick Wood and Hunter Ennis as the only quarterbacks. Michael Bennett, DeAndre Carter.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Jared Cook. Oh, Keelan Doss.
Oh.
Damn, that's a hard knock throwback. Tyrell Williams. We suck. All right,
Those are some deep cuts,
dude.
though,
Right,
man.
we don't suck. I
yeah.
shouldn't say that. Those are tough. But all right,
Yeah.
Josh, you have control.
All right. So the game works like this. I'm going to give you 3 things about a player, and you are going to attempt to guess them with a certain number of hints. Okay?
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I will explain to you how many hints you have per guy, because they're going to be a little bit different for one of the sections, just because it's a little harder. But basically, you're gonna say, I can do it in 3 hints, 4 hints, whatever, right? Then the other person will be allowed to wager against you, right? So if Greg says, I can do it in 4, and Deke thinks he can do it in 3 or less, he can say that, then he'd get to go for on the guess, okay?
Okay.
Here's my
Now-
question,
Yeah,
if I may.
absolutely.
Does it just go? So if I say 4 and Greg says 3, he just gets to guess the guy 3 times. Like he gets 3 hints to guess the guy, or is it back and
Yes.
forth? Okay,
Yeah, he gets 3 hints to guess the guy.
cool.
And then the other thing is you can do negative. So the way that would work is I give you the 3 things to start, and you go, Josh, I can do it in -2, and you give me 2 of the categories that I would give you, right? So like height, weight is one of them. Years played is one of them. The college is one of them. The draft year is one of them. Like that kind of thing.
Negative's throwing me off.
Okay. We don't
Let's
have
just
to
play. No. I'm
great.
saying let's just play, and then I think because
Yeah,
I'm
I wanna
here.
I want to figure this out as we go. This will be fun.
Okay. So here are the 3 categories that you have to pick from. There are 3 guys in each category. Guys who picked off Ben Roethlisberger. I really thought that was clever.
I'll answer that in -17, Josh.
Yeah. I've burned them all into my brain. Boomer Sooners.
Those are just questions
Of
about
course.
Chip.
Those are just questions about Chip. And then QBs without rings. So those are the 3 categories. Greg, I want you to pick a number 1 through 3. Yeah, hang on.
2.
Okay, Deke, what's up?
Ooh, OBS just flipped us. Why did it do that?
Oh, fun.
Did Zoom do something? My question to you is, why did? Oh, I know why it flipped us.
Oh,
It did that hand raise thing, where if you put
Yeah,
your
it was
hand
on-
up,
it
yeah,
was on
that's on
the
me.
board.
I was like, what the hell was that? I know that it'll probably come out rings, all encompassing.
Super Bowl rings.
Thank you. Okay, I was just making
Yes.
sure, like if college counted or.
I also don't think any of them won national titles.
Okay,
Actually, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Cool.
But maybe a conference title. I don't know. Yeah, so no rings. Okay. So Greg guessed correctly. So Greg, you can either pick or defer.
I will pick.
coward.
Okay, which category would you like? Guys who picked off Ben Roethlisberger, Boomer Sooners, or QBs without rings?
Let's start off with Boomer Sooner, since
Smart
since
man.
you're rocking.
That's where I was going to,
yeah.
because I feel like that's the
Yeah.
mutual one between us, Greg. That's probably like
Mhm.
the least.
Yeah, between you guys, obviously me, lifelong Sooner fan.
Yeah.
I know all,
Huge.
Who's their quarterback
Colossal,
this year? I
ginormous.
can't think of the
yeah,
quarterback
that guy. You don't know him? He was a freshman last year. He's the savior of the program.
of the franchise.
Okay, this guy is 25 years old. He has played in 51 games. He was drafted by the Chiefs in the 2nd round. Greg, how many hints do you need?
Fuck, Chiefs in the 2nd round. I need 3.
3 hints.
I'll do 2.
Will be to Greg. You'll do it in 2, you said.
Mhm.
Okay, I love that.
I feel like
All
once
right.
we start narrowing, Greg, a 51 games is 5-ish years. Yeah, I feel good in 2.
Wait,
Okay.
51 games in the NFL, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
for
Okay,
the
okay,
Chiefs.
got it.
Yeah, come on now, 2nd round.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Derek, here are your 2 hints. He is 6'4", 302 pounds, and he has played 3 years in the league.
6'4". Put him around there. He played for the Chiefs. Start a 20-second clock in your head, Greg. Because I'm going to start thinking. And then count when it gets to 5.
Five,
All I can think about is Anton Harrison.
2,
That
1.
is incorrect.
Okay.
Greg, you said you could do it in 3, right? Derek said
Yes.
2. So
Yes.
your third hint is that he was drafted in 2021.
I'm gonna guess, and I don't think this is right because I don't remember the year he was drafted. I'm gonna guess Orlando Brown Jr.
Incorrect.
He wasn't drafted by them, was he? He was drafted.
Would you guys?
Wasn't he the
like
Raven?
To just.
Oh, he was a Raven.
Yeah.
Shit, you're right.
I thought of his name too. That's why I was there. Keep going, Josh. Sorry.
You just want me to empty the cannon on the rest of them here, and you guys can see if you can figure it out together.
Go. Well, I was going to say, if you
Cool.
want to empty the cannon, go back and forth. So, like, I'm up, you
Oh,
get
sure.
1. Greg's up, he gets
Great.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Derek is back up. He has scored 0 touchdowns.
That doesn't help us because Greg and I are both on the line.
Mm.
6'4". The only reason he would put that is if maybe it's a tight end, but it's Kelsey, and I don't think Gray was a second-round pick regardless of where he went. Still thinking of their line. I don't think he was Oklahoma, man. I don't, but I'm going to go Creed Humphrey.
Creed Humphrey is correct.
Okay.
That was good.
You know, I always get him and Billy Price mixed up, even though one's an all-pro, all-world, and one's a
Oh, Billy
bust.
Price is Ohio State.
Yeah, but I always get them confused just because they were very prominent centers I like. But Creed Humphrey, let's go. Good game, Josh.
That was
So
good.
I have
That
a
was good.
question. If we were to
Yes.
say negative there, I would have had to tell you his height and weight.
Anything of the categories that you're going to get.
Got it.
I should have told you the categories. Here are the categories that I have in hints. Height, weight, years played, draft year, touchdowns, or in the case of the interceptions, interception.
Cool.
Position, last team played for, and some of them also have college
Awesome.
because obviously
Ooh.
OU
Yep.
wouldn't have college.
This is
So
cool. Okay.
Love
Yeah.
this. I might, Greg,
This is,
full transparency, I might never go negative, but I feel pretty good about this game.
This is gonna be fun. All right.
I just want to give a hint or a shout out rather to Puck Soup, who played this game pretty regularly, and it's one that I've been meaning to bring to us for a while.
It's a
So
good one.
I like this.
It's
Okay.
awesome. I love
Shout out
it.
to-
I also went 2 for 2 on my drive home today, so on this game while playing it in the car with
That's
him.
awesome.
Anyway, Deke, you're up to pick. Guys who picked Ben Roethlisberger, Boomer Sooner, or QB without rings.
Let's go QB without rings.
Fuck in a right. Okay.
Plus, Greg, I
This
like Boomer
gentleman-
Sooner because it's a draft thing. Sorry, Josh. Sorry.
I do too.
Yes, you're fine. You're fine. This gentleman is 41 years old. He played 166 games in the NFL and was drafted by the Rams in the 7th round.
I can do it in 4.
Ooh, in 4. Okay, that's good. Greg, can you do it in 4?
He's 41 and was drafted by the Rams. I'll go 3.
You're gonna do it in 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, here are your 3 hints. Height and weight. He is 6'2", 221 pounds. He played 18 years in the league, and he was drafted in 2005.
18?
Played 18 years in the league.
Journeyman QB. Okay. He was drafted by the Rams.
He was drafted 05, you said?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
I will guess Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That is correct.
Let's go.
I
Said
am
earlier on
a
the podcast.
fucking crazy person.
Why?
I, from the moment finished saying ringless quarterbacks, was thinking about people who picked off Big Ben. And I was like, Roby Coleman. I know he was drafted. And then you said 18. I was like, what defensive back has played for 18 years?
You're like, Josh, you have to be wrong here, bro.
Oh, my God. Okay. Wow. Oh, dude. I was like, Joe Hayden, this will be easy. Whew.
Okay, so
Greg's up.
Greg's up. Yep, Greg, you're up. QB without rings, Boomer Sooner, or guys who picked off Ben Roethlisberger.
All right, let's go, guys who picked off Ben Roethlisberger.
Love that for you. Okay, here we go. This gentleman is the age of 47, played 137 games in the NFL, and was drafted in the first round by the Baltimore Ravens.
47? Like 47 right? Okay, 47 right now.
Like 47 years of age, old.
Yes.
Hey,
Like
got it. Okay.
47 years
I
ago.
can do it in 3.
I can do it in
I can do
one.
it in 3.
You can do it in one?
I have a name.
Awesome. Okay, your one hint is that he's 6'1", 206 pounds.
Ed Reed.
No.
Fuck. I should have said 0 and just fired it off.
Okay, so Greg, you said how many? 3?
3.
Okay, Greg, he played 11 years in the league, and he was drafted in 1999.
Ooh, I think. I'm trying to remember. Fuck. Yeah, I think that was Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis.
Incorrect. Okay, Deke, you're up on the next hint. He had 26 career interceptions.
Am I allowed to ask for the other hints?
No, we're going to go back and forth.
No. Am I allowed to ask for all the hints that have been said?
Oh, yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
Okay, so he's 6'1", 206 pounds. He's played 11 years. He was drafted in 1999, and he has 26 career interceptions.
It's not. I don't know, Greg. I'm going to go Jimmy Ward.
Incorrect.
Ugh.
Is
This
this
is a name.
Okay, thank you. That was going to be my
It
next
is a
question.
name, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
when you hear it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that guy.
Fuck.
Maybe not. Maybe he's the other two. I'm sure you
Okay.
know who they are.
That's
this
fine.
one was a little bit of it's like that weird gap where you guys started paying attention to football and where I started paying attention to football is like a weird, like those are 2 big years that like happened. You know what I mean?
Greg gets a clue?
I'm so sorry, Greg. We said he had his career interceptions, right?
Yes.
Yes.
26,
So-
I think.
Yeah.
He is 26. So he's 6'1", 206 pounds. He's played 11 years, drafted in 1999, 26 career interceptions, and he played his college ball at Arizona. Not Arizona State, Arizona.
Oh, I'm not familiar with Wildcats at all.
I was going to say I can name one player from Arizona. 2.
I mean, like I can think of Brewski. Yeah, that's about it. Well, Gronk actually, but no.
Yep. And then Morgan out of this year's draft.
Fuck, I don't know this. He probably doesn't have it, but it's a Raven, so Terrell Suggs.
No,
If he had 26 INTs.
that's insane. But also,
I'm grasping at straws here.
Greg, I'm with you. I might guess Marlon Humphrey for shits and giggles next time. No, I'll wait for this clue.
last clue: his last team he played for was the New Orleans Saints.
I'll go. Yeah, I got nothing. A New Orleans Saint. Yeah, I'll go Roby Coleman.
Greg, final guess.
Yeah, I'm shot.
Roman Harper?
Chris McAllister.
No, name does not ring a bell.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
That is
No,
the
no, it's
cousin
okay,
from the
like-
kid from Home Alone.
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's just
The other two I know you'll be able to figure out.
cool.
No, you're good, but like we probably vaguely remember seeing that name, and that just escaped my mind completely.
Right.
So 1-1 still.
1-1, and we have lost a player from each category at this point.
Cool.
Okay.
Greg, would you agree that we should just go through the same order we went through so that each of us has a chance to do all categories? So like now it's me, I'll go Boomer Sooner, then you're up and
Mhm.
you'll go quarterback, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter off the bids, but I figured that's a fair way to keep
I
it.
got it. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So you are going to go Boomer Sooner. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Great. Boomer Sooner. This player is the age of 39, played 184 games in the NFL, drafted by the Vikings in the first round.
49 Vikings, lots of games. I can do it in 3.
You can do it in 3. Okay. Greg.
I'll go 2 just for shits and gigs.
There's 0 chance.
Greg, his height and weight is 6'1", 220 pounds. He played 17 years.
I guess Adrian Peterson.
That's fucking right.
I almost said 0 guesses, and I was like, there's a lot of guys that have drafted there. That sucks.
Greg, you're up to pick.
I'll go QB with no rings.
This gentleman is 30 years old, played 114 games. He was drafted by the Cowboys in the 4th round.
Can I say 0 guesses?
Yes, you can.
-1 guesses.
-1 guesses. Okay. So, Deke, you need to give me the height, weight, years played, draft year, touchdowns, college, or the last team.
In
he
the
played
defense,
for.
didn't you give me the height weight?
No,
Oh, I thought you had given it. Okay. He played for Mississippi State.
that is correct. And who is the player?
Dak Prescott.
Didn't
That's
even
right.
think
Way
of
to
it.
jump in and steal one, buddy.
Oh, that was
I
good.
needed
was
that.
good.
I needed that after
Oh,
Adrian
yeah.
Peterson, dude.
I was so cocky, and then fuck.
30 years old. I was like, okay, well, that's definitely a guy we know.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Derek, you're up.
we're on to cornerbacks that picked off Big Ben.
Picked up it.
Yeah. And then Greg's up for
Don't
Booner Sooner next. What?
Don't assume that they're all quarterback or cornerback.
Yeah, the defense, the human
Defensive
being that
player.
scored.
Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure we're
The
on the same
human
page there.
being
Okay.
that picked off Ben Roethlisberger.
Guys is what I put. Guys who picked.
Guys.
That's so fucking
okay.
sexist,
way-
dude. That's
way-
so sexist.
That's true. I'm not gonna leave that joke laying right where it is in the dirt. I see the joke. I'm not gonna pick it up.
Oh,
Good
imagine
on
not
you.
picking
Move
up a
on.
joke about women, Greg. He doesn't pick women.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gonna
Yeah,
do it.
no.
Not gonna
I
do
take
it.
my shirt
Okay.
off and put it over a puddle. That's the kind of guy I am.
So classy.
Okay.
So classy.
This gentleman is 50 years old. He played 224 games in the NFL. He was drafted by the Eagles in the 2nd round.
Ooh. He played 224 games. Damn.
I'm going to go with 4. Because I don't have an inkling.
Okay. Greg, can you do it?
You see,
Four or
you said
less?
Eagles in 2nd round?
Yes, sir.
Try it.
I have a thought. I'll go 2. I have an idea.
Ooh, okay.
Could have said 3.
I have an idea.
All right. 2. He is 6 foot, 209 pounds. He played 16 years.
Brian Dawkins?
Fucking Jesus, Greg.
In the defense of Greg, that's the only possible answer from the Eagles. It's a great pick. I'm not Greg.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing
Yeah.
2. in the defense.
Actually, he threw 2 picks in that game. Believe it or not, he did throw 2 picks.
I believe that. But that was literally
that
the
was to a
only name I
linebacker
could
I didn't
think of.
know.
And I was like, please tell me there's some other option out there. But yeah.
No, as soon as he said Eagles, that's where my mind immediately went. And
Same,
I'm like,
but-
okay, as long as the height is
Yep.
like short, I'm like, oh, it's Dawkins. It's got to be.
Okay, so we're up for the last Boomer Sooner, correct?
Yes.
What's
Because we're back.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because Dak and then yep.
Yeah, and Greg gets first stab at it.
Yep.
So, this guy is 28 years old, has played 87 games in the NFL, and was drafted in the 3rd round by the Baltimore Ravens. Derek knows it.
I know it too, but I'm trying to think of the negative.
How many?
What are the, can you reiterate the categories for negative for both me and Greg before Greg answers?
Height,
Yeah.
weight, years played, draft year, TDs, position, last team played.
-2.
Derek, can you do it in -3?
Can you do it one more time? I am writing these down.
Yep. Height, weight, years played, draft year, touchdown scored, position, last team played for.
What happens if Greg can't do it and can't give you? Those two are so fucking easy.
There are 2 that are easy for sure.
Yeah, I'll go -3. Let's try it.
-3.
Position is tight end.
Uh-huh.
Last team played is the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
I'll go. It was the same year. I will go draft year.
Huh?
2019. Yep. Yeah.
Greg,
That
what
was the
year
other
was
one.
he drafted?
Uh, 2018.
2018.
Yep.
Okay.
Mark Andrews.
Yep.
Yeah, Greg never said the name.
Okay, can we talk about this? Mark Andrews has been playing less than Dak Prescott. How is that real?
Yeah.
Mm. There was like that one year. I think there was 1 or 2 years that Andrews was hurt all season. I think, like tearing Achilles or something.
Yeah,
like
he does some
first.
stuff. Well, I mean, hey,
It's just insane.
they drafted Hayden Hurst in the first.
They did.
Derek, this gentleman is 36 years old. He played 161
So sorry.
games
The
in
category
NFL.
is.
QBs without rings.
Thank you.
He's 36 years old. He played 161 games in the NFL. He was drafted by the Oilers in the first round, 3rd overall.
Can you do it one more time? Because I didn't hear anything after or before the word Oilers.
That's understandable. Okay.
I was like, where the
Age
fuck are they
36.
from? Okay.
Age 36. 161 games played. Was drafted by the Oilers in the first round, 3rd overall. QBs without rings. How many
2.
Can you do it in? 2. Love that. Greg, can you do it in 1 or less?
0.
Whoa!
Well, I think it's
Greg, who is
yeah.
it?
Steve McNair.
Yeah.
It is Aaron McNair.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only logical pick, but the Oilers thing, because he was the only guy, but there was another name I was thinking of.
Greg, the last player on our board, you've won the game already, so congratulations. But let's see.
Didn't
if
get
we
any
can get
negatives,
this
though. That's
one.
crazy.
No, you didn't.
I did not know.
No, I'm just kidding. You
Mad about that
got
one.
you idiots. You got Mark Andrews.
Oh yeah, I did. Shit.
Yeah, you did.
Totally forgot.
Greg, this gentleman is 53. Oh, this is guys who picked off Ben Roethlisberger. This guy
Okay.
is 53 years old. He played 192 games in the NFL, and he was undrafted.
Ooh. Ugh. I'm gonna need I'll say 4 for this one.
Sure. Derek, can you do it in 4 or less?
Yeah, I'll do it in 3 if you can reread everything. My brain doesn't
Absolutely.
work today.
That's okay, buddy. Age 53.
Yeah, it's hot.
Played 192 games. He was undrafted, and here come your 3 hints.
Cool.
He was 5'11", 189 pounds. He played 12 years, and he was drafted in 1994.
So often do I do a list of the greatest players never drafted. And I can't for the life of me think of who would pick off Big Ben. Went
I
completely.
don't think this is a greatest player ever. He's in the Hall of Very, Very Good.
No, but like
But
there's
not a Hall of
lists of
Fame.
like this is one of the best players who went undrafted.
Yeah, I again though, he's like 12-year career is fucking insane.
He would have been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
When Ben entered the league too. So that's tricky.
I don't know. I will guess Von Bell.
Hang on. I'm trying to make sure now that I have the right draft year.
Barring
Yeah, I
you
do.
from
You're
okay.
right. Yep, I do. Okay. You said Von Bell?
Yep, it's not.
No, that is incorrect. Greg, your extra hint, because you said in 4, is that he had 24 career interceptions. So to give it all back to you, he's 53, played 192 games, undrafted. He was 5'11", 189 pounds. He played 12 years. He was drafted in 1994, and he had 24 career interceptions.
Is it Rodney Harrison?
No.
Ah.
Derek, he played at Tennessee State.
Wow.
That's where he played college.
Champ Bailey.
No, but great name.
Oh.
Greg, the last team he played for was the New York Football Giants.
God damn, I'm struggling on this one. Darryl Green.
Nope, and I will give Derek an extra hint here to go back to him. He was a former Pittsburgh Steeler, though they never crossed paths.
I'll go Mel Blount.
Nope. Does the name Brent Alexander ring a bell to anybody?
Just a guy used to beat up in 4th period.
Vaguely, maybe.
Brent
That's a deep cut
Alexander.
right there too. Shit.
Yep. All right, cool.
That was fun, Josh.
Yeah, that was a good game.
All those guys picked him off in his rookie year.
Which makes sense.
Really? Okay, that's cool.
I'm streaking to the
That's
restroom,
a
gentlemen.
Go for it.
That's a really cool one.
Yeah.
So wait, so like,
Yeah.
you came up with this idea from Puck Soup, just out of curiosity. Like, is it just like, do they do the same thing where it's like just random hockey players and then they pick like 3 categories essentially? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, they picked 3 categories that would, whatever, guys who were teammates with Teemu Selanne or, whatever, and they'll give you the hints, and you gotta guess, what they are.
That's
Who they
pretty
are.
fucking sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Now when you said like on the drive in, you actually got them like when you were listening
Yes.
to it today?
Yeah, one of them was Jacob Voracek, and the other one was who was it? I can't remember. Jacob Voracek was the most recent one. I can't remember who was before that, but yeah, Jacob Voracek.
Okay. All right.
Jacob
So-
Voracek's was guys who fought a particular guy, and it's fun because Voracek really was not a fighter, and
So you had to
it
be
was
like
kinda
extremely like accurate on it to figure it out.
yeah. The thing that gave it away, Greg, was that he was drafted by the Blue Jackets and finished with the Blue Jackets, which is a very short list.
Right.
He's a
Right.
guy.
He's a dude.
All right. Josh, you are up. Hockey square time. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Top of the screen. Ooh. Top of the screen. We got the Blues, the Kraken, Hall of Fame. Left side, we have Capitals, Penguins, Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay. Penguins and Blues. Robert Bertuzzo.
What a cut on that one.
That's
Eight.
a 2%er.
8%.
8%.
8%.
Fuck that. I wonder what. I always pull it up on mine too. I wonder what David Perron is. David Perron's 15. Fuck that. 8% on Robert Bertuzzo. Go fuck yourselves. Okay.
Ouch. Sugar clatter.
Penguins and Kraken is going to be let's do McCann, Jared McCann.
34.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what would be the lowest one for that.
I can't imagine what would be the highest one.
Yeah, who's the high? Is it not McCann? I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And then Penguins Hall of Fame go Brian Trottier.
Spell?
Trottie.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
I spelled Brian wrong. 5%.
5%er.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. For
I feel like St. Louis is the one team that I see their logo and don't think of a single human affiliated with
Yeah,
it.
right.
I just always go, oh, it's like
Me too.
a music note with wings.
Yeah. For Capitals Hall of Fame, Oates, Oats. Adam.
Real quick, Sid wrote in Tanev, you clowns. He would be the most expected Kraken pen.
Oh, true.
all right.
In my defense, I've never seen a V in a last name, Sid, so fuck yourself. I don't watch this sport.
Adam Oates, Hall of Fame for Capitals.
23% with the thickest
Cool.
jawline since Thanos.
And then, yeah.
Better
That
than
dude was
Cowher?
legit.
He got a
Yeah, it's
he got a
pretty good.
frontal donk, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
chin is built for munching, if you know, Greg.
Okay. I see.
Is Martin St. Louis in the Hall of Fame yet?
For the record, I fucking hate how the Hockey Hall of Fame is so secretive with this shit.
For the record,
By the way.
yeah, I may not know that, but I feel like I would know that because he's my favorite hockey player ever. But I also would not know if he made it in.
Mhm. I'd be curious if Vinny Lecavalier is in the Hall of Fame. Probably.
He just played 2
Doubt it.
years ago, didn't he?
I he retired a bit ago.
Let's see.
Did too. I don't think Vincent Lecavalier was good enough to be in the Hall of Fame.
How
Personally.
bite your tongue. Oops.
There's a bunch of guys who are gonna be Hall of Famers that are currently on that team, or were on that team.
Lecavalier retired when? Oh, yeah, I guess 2016, Greg. You're right. I thought... okay. No, he did go to Flyers and Kings. Okay. I thought he was on the Rangers for a little bit.
The Capitals sent a goalie to Colorado who then went to go to Seattle. And his name was Bingo.
B-I-N-G, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't Kemper, it was the guy before Kemper.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Josh. It's like
I don't.
the Russian last name. I know that.
Safe guess.
No, it's not Gorgiev. Gorgiev's right now.
Should we go to baseball and come back?
Yeah, if you want to.
So I'll give you some time to, because you have it on your screen, so you can sit there and think a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Greg. Oh my gosh. The top played first base, minimum 1 game. The middle played second base, minimum 1 game. Third played third base, minimum 1 game. The left side is Twins, Diamondbacks, Chicago White Sox.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay. Twins. First base is Justin Morneau.
14.
Okay. Twins second base. No, we'll wait on that one. Diamondbacks first base will go Paul Goldschmidt.
That was one of the few names I know on this. Might be the only name. No, I know somebody else, I think. Didn't Frank Thomas play first base?
I don't know if it was for 1 game.
The Big Hurt.
I don't remember it. I know he was a DH and maybe a right fielder, but I don't remember if he was a first base.
Okay. I will shut up. I know.
No, it's a good
No,
guess, I'm not sure.
The other names that I know are Randy Johnson, Torrey Hunter, a bunch of other pitchers for the Diamondbacks, and White Sox had Chris Sale. And that's it. That's a segment called Derek's Contributions.
I like it. Okay. White Sox first base. We'll go Jose Abreu.
I know the name. 10. Nice.
Okay. All right, now we'll go second base. Fuck, I'm blanking on Twins second baseman. Twins second base. Let's go Nick Gordon.
0.6%.
Holy shit. Okay. Diamondbacks second base. This one's gonna be tight. Let's go Nick Ahmed. Ahmed.
3%.
Okay.
Not what I expected him to look like.
White Sox second base. God, I feel like I'm playing with fire right now.
Do
Let's
it.
go Yoan Moncado. The first name is Yoan.
Yoan Mancada. 4%.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you need
Okay.
all third bases
Okay.
for the cycle.
Twins third baseman. Shit, I do not know this one. God. I'm drawing a blank. Fuck.
All right.
Okay. Diamondbacks.
Tap when you want to tap, brother.
Trying.
Josh, did you get any more on yours?
Yep.
Oh,
Diamondbacks third base. Let's go. Let's go Christian Walker.
miss.
Ah, damn it.
Josh, what do you got?
Okay, so the goalie I was trying to think of is Philip Grubauer.
And he is?
The Kraken and Capitals.
How do you spell?
GRU.
There it is.
Yeah.
52.
Yeah. And then Big Rig Pat Maroon won Stanley Cups with both the Tampa Bay Lightning and the St. Louis Blues.
That is such a good pull. I actually know that name. 51.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and guess Martin St. Louis in the Hall of Fame.
Hit 55%.
Nice.
And so what's that leave me? Kraken and Lightning.
Kraken, Lightning,
And
Blues, Caps.
Blues Caps. Barclay Goodrow for the Kraken and Lightning.
I need some spelling there.
Just put Bark, B-A-R-K. Goodrow will come up, I'm sure.
No. I have Alexander Barkov, Cam Barker, and Doug Barkley.
G group. How do I spell? Hang on. Barclay Goodrow is spelled. Oh, that wasn't good, Josh. Hockey. Wow, I really. Okay, B-A-R-C-L-A-Y.
I also was spelling. Oh, that's a miss.
Okay.
I was spelling Goudreau with E-A-U-X for some reason, too.
Dude, Goudreau is spelled Goodrow. And then for Blues Caps, put Al McInnes. I don't think that's right, Greg, but I love Al McInnes.
Great name.
And miss.
Okay. That should be all my guesses, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did well, though.
Yeah, that was a good round.
Soccer.
Oh, geez.
Watford, Everton, Portsmouth, Sunderland, Serie A, World Cup appearance. Any ideas, Greg?
Nothing I can touch. No.
The only one I give a shiznit about, I guess, is Everton. But I don't think Coleman played there, and so we're going to get one and walk away. And that is Mr., because I'm American, Landon Donovan, Everton World Cup appearance at 3%.
You went Everton World Cup appearance, and you didn't pick Tim Howard.
No, I picked Landon Donovan for 3%.
Okay.
The whole point is to get...
I know, but it's
obviously the Secretary of Defense is gonna get more votes.
Yeah.
Like it's
Thank you,
sense.
Greg. All right, on to basketball. Suns, Kings, only one team. Magic, Thunder, Timberwolves. Josh, give me a really, really low-name first-team guy for OKC. Like, just drafted.
Obviously, just, as a diehard, lifelong Thunder
So
fan,
over him.
For sure.
I would obviously go with Lou Dort.
spell Lou?
I think it's like Lou.
It's not.
I thought it was LU.
Lou Gundets Dort? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
against Dort.
Yeah, 8%. Okay, I did not know that was his
Yeah.
actual name.
Nice.
Magic, only one team. I'll go Cole Anthony.
Oh, that's a good one.
7%.
I would thought Jameer Nelson would have also been one too.
Yeah, it is one. That is one. It
Yeah.
bounces around. I mean, because there's a ton. I was gonna go Paulo Banchero, but
Oh.
Timberwolves only one team. There's Cat. There's Ant. Anyone back in the day that really matters? Not really.
No, those KG teams, I can't think of like.
I can't think of anybody that
like
like I can guarantee is a lifer. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Cat.
Mm.
I'm assuming he would be. Actually, no, I like Ant better. It's probably gonna be 50-50. 42 for Ant. Okay, I guess the right one.
All right.
Kings and all these guys. No New Orleans for Buddy Hield. Harrison didn't play for any of those. Boogie Cousins never played for those guys. Twin Towers and Pelicans. Suns, OKC. I'm going to go Chris Paul.
Durant.
Yep, that's a good one.
You got Chris Paul too.
Yep, 28% at Chris Paul.
And then Sabonis would be, or Sabonis
Yeah.
would be for
Kings.
And
Nice one. 59%. Wow, I'm surprised it's that high.
I don't think there's a lot of dudes that you know what I mean?
Kings and Thunder.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Kings and Thunder, it's an interesting one. The Thunder ones, yeah, Thunder is just tough.
Oh, it does include the Sonics though, so it could've
Yes.
been.
Good point.
Okay, that's nice.
Magic, Suns. I don't think I keep thinking of Dragic, but he played for the Heat. No.
Did Chuck play?
No,
No.
that would have been sick, but no. And then
And Shaq never did.
No.
Penny.
Well.
Shaq on the Suns, yeah.
Yeah. Shaq would have been Suns and Magic. Yeah.
56%.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Magic, Kings, and then T-Wolves, Suns, T-Wolves, Kings.
You already
Barbosa.
took care of Magic in one team.
Yeah, Cole Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Who'd you have for that one?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. Kings, Vladi, Buddy Hield, Solomon, Stabonis.
Weber,
Yep, Jason. Stojakovic played for the Magic. I think so. Nope, that's a miss. Damn. Oh well.
Ah, damn.
T-Wolves Suns, T-Wolves Kings. T-Wolves.
T-Wolves Kings, Pat Bev.
Did he play for the Kings?
Greg, I think he did, but I don't know that for sure.
Miss.
T-Wolves Suns, I think Al Jefferson.
That feels good, but my fear is that he's on the Jazz. Yeah, miss.
Ah, damn.
I feel like he was on the Jazz.
Purple teams.
Do you guys want to try the BDG?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have to do
Dude,
what?
I said I'm in.
Oh, okay. Give me one sec. I do them every day with my fantasy league, so I did it. So I'm gonna make a new account.
I am very jealous that you have that championship belt, by the way, Josh.
2 of them, Greg.
Who?
They're
Oh my
tag
God.
team titles. Tag team titles. It's the scramble. So you have a
Okay.
partner.
That is cool, though. All right, you guys ready? This one
do
is
it.
a fun one. I will tell you there are. Here's what I'll say. I will give you the ones I was absolutely unable to get.
Great.
Ooh.
Is that fair?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the category here is Georgia/Tech. Name every player that played college football for Georgia or Georgia Tech that ended the 2023 regular season with positive PPR fantasy points.
Wow.
So here's what I'm going to say. Let me log in on my phone and I'll type them in. Because the ones that you're like, you're
So
not going to.
George Pickens is immediate.
So, well, yeah. For example,
yeah.
Why is it doing that? There's a 49er wide receiver that goes by the name of Chris Conley. He's on this
Sure.
list.
That sounds like a guy who plays pro sports.
Yep. Greg, you may have heard of him for some random ass
I-
reason, but
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
there is a 49er tight end by the name of Charlie Warrener. Never heard of him in my life. There is a tight end on the Falcons named John Fitzpatrick.
Ugh. No, doesn't ring a bell.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you, these are crazy. And then the tight end for the Giants, you guys might have got. He was somewhat relevant in fantasy, but his name's Lawrence Cager. And there is a tight end or a wide receiver for the Colts. I'm going to leave because I should have maybe somewhat got him, but I still don't feel like good about it. So we will leave for that second and see. I have it up on the screen. Some of the teams in here, just to be sure, so you guys are 4-0 right now. You have 5 strikes. The quarterbacks are Rams and Bears. The running backs are Bills, Eagles, Raiders, 49ers, Browns, Lions. The tight ends are Giants, Steelers. The wide receivers are Colts, Chiefs, Steelers. And the kicker is for the Chiefs. And might I remind you, this does not say graduated from Georgia or Georgia Tech.
Okay. Can you just say the names again
Of the
of the
teams?
teams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a quarterback for the Rams, a quarterback for the Bears, running back for the Bills, running back for the Eagles.
Hang on.
Yeah.
QB, Rams.
Yep, QB Rams,
Bears.
Bears. Yeah.
Okay.
Running backs, Bills,
Uh-huh.
Eagles, Raiders, Niners, Browns, Lions. Tight end, Giants, Steelers. Wide receiver, Colts, Chiefs, Steelers. Kicker, Chiefs.
Okay, so that's obviously Bucker.
First guess?
Yeah, sure.
Greg?
Harrison Bucker. Yeah.
Hit.
Okay. Quarterback for the Rams is going to be Matthew Stafford.
That is a hit.
I'm so sorry. He was not USC?
Matthew Stafford? No, he was a Georgia Bulldog.
Number 1 pick out of Georgia.
Fuck me. Okay.
Who did you think it was, knowing it was the Rams?
I had no clue. I had no clue.
Well, I thought you were going to say Stetson, which I would have said he didn't score a point, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I was in my brain like scrambling. I had no idea.
Here's my problem with the Bears QB1 is that Justin Fields started at Georgia, ended up at Ohio State. So,
Did not have to graduate.
okay. Yeah, so Justin Fields, Chicago Bears.
Justin Fields, Chicago Bears hits.
Okay, cool.
What was the name of the kid that came in and was fucking electric for the Bears when Fields got hurt?
Bagnett.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
he-
dude from Shepherd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. An electric factory.
I wonder if
Okay,
he's still there or not. I actually haven't looked at that roster.
Tight end is Darnell Washington is the Steelers tight end.
Yep.
Yep.
And I
That
did
one.
not input your wide receiver you named, Josh, if you want that again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pickens, obviously.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Dickens.
Georgie boys a hit. Greg, I'm very upset you're not taking a little more dominance here on some of these guys. For the running backs, I will say starter in fantasy, potential starter this year in fantasy, third string for the Niners, starter in fantasy.
So Chubb is the Browns.
Yep, Nick Chubb was a dog.
Yep, that's a hit.
And the Eagles was a Boston Scott.
Bigger name.
Bigger name. So, because it wasn't Miles, it wasn't.
Miles is in the
Saquon.
Panthers. Saquon's on the Giants.
Yeah.
God, their running backs are like starting to escape me. Fuck.
It's RBU, baby.
Oh wait, is it Swift?
DeAndre Swift, yeah.
Good pull,
Yes.
Josh. Let's go. Putting
Yeah,
Greg in
yeah.
the fucking diaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who's the tight end the Giants have had forever? And they're always like, we're gonna trade him, and then they never do.
Darren Waller.
Ooh, Darren Waller was not a Bulldog, was he? Was a Bulldog. Okay, no. Georgia
Georgia
State.
Tech.
Oh man.
State.
Technical.
That's very funny. Darren Waller's a hit, yeah.
Who am I thinking of though? I'm not thinking of Darren Waller. Who's the tight end the Giants have had forever? Derek always loved him in fantasy, and he always
Evan Ingram's a Jaguar.
Evan Ingram,
that's
yeah.
what I'm
He's a
thinking of,
Jaguar
Evan
now,
Ingram.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the wide
Alright.
receivers, here's what I'll say. The Colts wide receiver is kind of well known. He's about their wide receiver 3. The Chiefs wide receiver finished the year on the Chiefs.
Okay. Real quick, running back for the Bills, James Cook.
Yes, that is a hit. And Greg,
Who's the running back for the Lions?
that's where it gets
Uh,
fun.
Oh.
Think Justin Fields. What did he do?
He transferred or? Oh, okay.
Who did they take?
I don't remember. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Where did he play, Greg?
He was a Bama, but like I don't remember where he transferred from.
Tech.
Was it Georgia?
Yeah, no, Tech. He was a freak at
Oh,
Georgia Tech,
really?
yeah.
I forgot about that. Wow. Okay.
So last clues. The Raider is James Cook, running mate at Georgia. The 49ers is like their third string, and then I gave you the wide receiver clues I can reiterate. The 49er running back was relevant in fantasy, though, this year for a tiny bit. Greg, I looked you in the eyes when James Cook and this guy were coming out, and I said I like this guy better. And it has not panned out, but it might this year. It's very Damian Harris, Josh Jacobs, is how I'll word it. This guy's not a pass and catch back. He's very traditional. Backed up Josh Jacobs last year.
Oh, Zamir White.
Zamir White. Nice, Greg.
Yeah.
That is a name I know. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I stashed him in Dynasty 3 years ago, and he has just been burning a hole
You
in my
did.
bench till this year.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what
The Raiders running back.
the Raiders. That's Zamir White.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You guys have the 49ers, who's like, so it's not their first string and not their second string. The wide receiver for the Colts is somewhat fantasy relevant. The wide receiver for the Chiefs, you both know he was a first-round pick for them, left and came back. He was taken
Left and
to
came
replace somebody they lost, specifically.
Who's
Oh,
the kid
so
who can
some-
turn it? He's fast.
So he
Not
replaced
Rice.
Tyreek. He replaced Tyreek Hill. Yeah, not Rice. Oh god. Fuck.
Not Kadarius Toney, right?
No.
Not Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
So
No.
close to both of those guys, but shorter. He won them a Super Bowl
Damn.
this year.
God damn, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Who caught the game-winning pass in the corner?
Not you hot, but
Oh, Miko Hardman?
there you go.
Okay.
God damn it.
Miko Hardman.
And then I don't know that we'll know the other.
These last two are tough. The Colts player is somebody that I need help with. Isaiah McKenzie.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, wow, okay.
So he's on the
Okay.
Giants now. Like a third name that everybody would love. The running back for the 49ers is Jordan Mason.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
He was slightly fantasy relevant this past year. But yeah, I love me some BDG. Cool. I mean, are you guys kicking it a half hour early? I'm going to run and meet Dre and them
Sure.
if you are. I don't want to shut it down early,
we
but
can do that.
I feel like
That's
we should take a heavier look into Josh's games for future reference because that was fun as shit.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love games
Cool.
like that.
All right.
What's on your guys' Rocket Docket this weekend?
Transforming this into a fucking nursery.
IKEA?
Ooh.
No, I don't think we're gonna do IKEA because like you gotta buy stuff that's gonna last a little bit longer than
100%.
IKEA. You know what I mean?
You want stuff that you can hand to people and be like, oh, yeah, this is our crib.
Yeah. So
Nice,
I
dude.
gotta find a new home for R2 and get my.
Why don't you just make that the crib?
Trust me, I
That's
talked about it.
not a winning proposition.
If I don't
at
get
all.
no, Greg, if we don't get pictures of that baby in that thing, I'll be pissed.
Oh, it'll be,
I agree. Like, come on. Even like I think it'll fit nestle perfectly at the top of R2.
Good.
it's just hard. There's like we're running out of room in this tiny house. So
Just means you got to
You
move
know
back
what?
to
You know what
Pittsburgh.
that means? Just saying, you need a bigger space
In
you know?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly.
See, Greg, I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. I love you guys. I will text you, and
right.
we'll be back here next week.
love you.
Love you
See you
guys.
next
Bye.
week.